first remind us how Shallowater finished up last year?
We finished up, we made it into the second round last year. We were about 6 yards away from winning that Clyde game. We just needed to punch one more in on offense, and we would have advanced to the third round. We had an up and down year, tough non-district, but I was proud of our kids down the stretch for that finish that we had.
And what's the attitude coming into this year?
We've got, this is year number 4 for this group of kids. We've got a good leadership council, a good group of seniors leading this group. And so this group has a lot of fun playing together, good chemistry and good leadership. That's what I'm excited about most.
And what do you think the overall strength is for the team?
I feel like our strength this year is going to be our depth. Usually, I'm worried about that a little bit, but we have a lot of linemen on both sides of the ball, which is outstanding. We've got receivers and defensive backs that are learning multiple positions. But I feel like our depth is actually going to be maybe as good as it's been since I've been here.
With all these practices, are you seeing what you want to see from this team?
Absolutely. This has been probably one of the best starts I can remember, just of kids being dialed into what they need to do. And I think it starts with the leadership of your older kids. They're training all of our younger kids on what it means to be a Shallowater Mustang, and I appreciate that most about them.
Talk about your non-district schedule.
We have a tough non-district schedule. We play a lot of 4As. We play some really good 3As this year. We're having to travel quite a bit. We've got, we got Monahans and Pecos, big travel games. Clyde, which was be a rematch from a playoff game last year. Idalou, Canadian, and those guys are really good football programs. And then, Seminole's got a high-powered offense coming back. All of those things will prepare us for our district. We've got to make sure that we get better each and every week and focus on us throughout that, stay healthy, and then when we get to our district and our playoff schedule, that's when we've got to really be hitting our stride.
And talk about your assessment of district.
Our district is stronger this year. Bushland is always a top 10 team. I think they may be even ranked in the top 5 this year. They've got a good crew coming back. And Dalhart, this is probably the strongest Dalhart team I've seen in the last 3 or 4 years, because we played them in the playoffs even though we weren't in their district. So we've got 2 real big competitors in our district too.
And Coach, what are the goals for this year?
The goals for this team is to be the very best that they can be each and every week. Their motto this year is love the process. So we want to win every practice. We want to win every play and concentrate and focus on being the very best team we can be. If we do those things, Pete, we have a chance to be successful.
And Coach, you're in the year 4 out here. Can you just talk about how special Shallowater is?
Shallowater is a special place, and I believe that in any school district, it starts at the top. We have a great superintendent and school board. We've got great principals. Dr. Hebert has set up some things here that I think is fantastic, not only for academics, for athletics, great families, and I'm just honored to be an athletic director in this community.